How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. And, Joe.
Many PA Beer Reviews.
Joe's here. We're catching up. He goes to school in Niagara-on-the-Lake at Niagara College, making beers.
Yep.
How's that going?
Pretty good. Having Oktoberfest. That's lagering.
We don't want to talk about Oktoberfest. We're going to talk about good beer.
Yes.
So there we go. Anyway, it's going good. And we're doing a bunch of reviews tonight. Last of the bunch. And we're doing a beer that is just about as tall as the glass. It's kind of bizarre because you never really see that.
Yeah.
These are tall tulips, short, small bottle, but a great beer. Hopefully, I've liked all the other ones, and that is J.W. Lee's Harvest Ale. You've had this before. I think we shared one not too long ago for the first time. Could be not.
One of the big... I think it's like one of those bottles.
Oh, yes, I brought it to a bottle share. It was this sucker right here. I brought it to a bottle share. Fan. Who's a fan? It's one of my favorite beers going. It's very, to me, it's very in the Thomas Hardy-ish kind of beer style. So, super excited to give it a whirl, especially a year I've never had before. Love 2011, which that one was. I've had a bunch of those, reviewed that one. Just reviewed it 2013, really like that, and haven't had it 2012, so I'm super excited to give it a whirl. As far as what it says in the bottle. Harvest Ale, Autumn Limited Edition. This fully fermented, robust ale has been brewed as a celebration of the brewer's art. It can be enjoyed now or laid down like a vintage wine for enjoyment in years to come. 11.5% alcohol by volume. And it's a pretty damn tiny bottle. Label-wise, it's awesome. It's like quintessentially English. There you go. Let's see what this sucker has to offer in these oversized, long stem.
The stem is very large on those.
I got these and three other glasses at a Goodwill for $1. So these cost probably like 18 cents.
Nice.
That's all you got, see? How easy was that? So there you go. First things first, just a hair, like a quarter finger full of whitish head, eggshelly head. Color-wise, I mean, it's a cloudy, murky, hazy, almost looks like a double IPA in color.
Yeah, it does, actually.
Yeah. So it looks like a beer. Yeah. Let's see what she smells like. I usually don't get that kind of nose off J.W. Lee's. It actually smells like it's like an older beer, like a lot of oxidation going on.
Yeah. Is this barrel aged?
Nope.
At all?
Straight base.
Just straight? Okay.
Straight. Yeah, it's similar in nose to one that typically is like.
Yeah.
But it has this definitely got an overt amount of dates. With a little bit of raisin.
Almost got that kind of like similar yeasty kind of Thomas Hardy business going on, but in a different road.
A different finish on it. It's like it starts the same, the finish is different. Mm-hmm. But it smells to me very different than what I typically get off of J.W. Lee's nose. Like it's actually like, okay, the 11 and the 13 smelled way different.
Yeah. To
me than this one does. It smells nice. This doesn't smell as impactful and a little bit of oxidation going on. But it's only 2 years, 2.5, 3 years old. Yeah. So I'm going to dive in, see what she has. Cheers. No, I like that. A little bit of oxidation going on, which is weird.
Yeah, it has like a really...
papery.
Papery kind of...
It's usually not like that, so I think this bottle was a little bit compromised. It's usually, these are usually long haul beers. Yeah. This is a beer they bottle and they don't really expect you to drink for 5 years. Yeah. So this tastes like it's a little bit sideways, but still enjoyable. That weird aftertaste you're actually getting, not the paper. There's an additional weird aftertaste I've never actually been able to put my finger on. I don't know what it is. It's unique to Thomas Hardy. Or not Thomas Hardy, J.W. Lee. Like a certain flavor.
It's like tinny, like kind of metallic, but in a good way,
and not an organic way, not in like a metallic way, a metallic kind of taste. But it's so J.W. Lee's. I can't put my finger on it, but I like it.
Yeah, it's like weird. metallic caramel.
Yeah. Yeah, again, this bottle's not a great judge of that one, or that flavor, but that unique taste you typically get from J.W. Lee's is so unique. I've never actually been able to be like, okay, this is that unique thing that I get out of J.W. Lee's. Yeah. So it's like, it tastes like J.W. Lee's.
It's like each sip, I have a different way of describing it. It's like metallic, and then like metallic caramel.
Think what Amanda thinks of this one.
And then it's like pepper, like a green pepper skin kind of deal. It's like all over each time is
like it's like a jalapeno without the heat.
Yeah, it's got that kind of like dirt.
I feel earthy out the ass.
Yeah, like I feel, to me, this is what does a jalapeno taste like? Dirt. That's all.
It's a weird year. Like I said, it could be a bottle, it could be a year, but I don't know, man. Like, the cat looks. I don't know. Anyway, typically it tastes different than this fresh. Like I said, the 13 blew this away as far as flavor profile.
Is there like a lot of variation between just the base beers, or do they all?
They can change, but this from 11. For 11 being as good as it was, and 13 being as good as it was, the 12 going sideways. I mean, it happens. 2012 Old Stock for me went sideways like crazy, and I know they both use Fuggles, so I don't know if there was a weird batch of Fuggle hops that year that they're all pulling from that made shit go sideways. That could totally be the case, because 2012 Old Stocks were the worst base year Old Stocks I've ever had. Yeah. Now this 2012 is like way different. That could be the same thing. Who knows? But it's still a really good beer. Rating wise, I would give it an 87. Typically, like I think I just did the 2013. I think I give it like a 93 or 94, and that brand new. So it's good, but it's just a little bit off for me.
Yeah, I mean, like rating wise for me, I'd probably be right there with you. I have no frame of reference for these kind of beers. Like I've only really had J.W. Lee's one other time. Yeah. But yeah, there's something. It's good, but there's something weird.
Yeah, there's something odd going on, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's that weird good. Like I did a review of Santa Claus, and I'm like, it's such a weird beer, and I'm like, this is inspiring a post of my own, or like even a podcast topic of like talking about beers that are a style but aren't.
Yeah, and that's what J.W. Lee's is. It's kind of like J.W. Lee's, Santa Claus. What was the other one I was just thinking of? That was like, you're like, okay, you can't classify it. Like it technically falls within the classification, but you can't really define it. There's certain beers that fall in that vein, and you're like, okay, yeah. Santa Claus is a Doppelbock. No, it's not a fucking Doppelbock. It's Santa Claus. It's his own fucking thing. Yeah. And that's kind of the way J.W. Lee's is. I call it an old ale, even though if you go online, everybody classifies it a barley wine. I classify it as an old ale. But it really is just... see
old ale.
Yeah, more than barley wine.
More than barley wine.
Yeah, but it's its own thing. It's its own thing. So, anyway, he's pretty much on par with me. Like I said, I'm giving it like high 80s. Just because it seems like a little bit of a wonky year. Value and availability. I can typically find J.W. Lee's whenever I want to find it. It's not readily available everywhere, but if I want to go out and I get one, I can get one. So I'm going to give it a 6 on availability. Value. This bottle, I think, cost me $8, maybe $10, between $8 to $10. It's a tiny bottle. It's not a 12 ounce. It's like 9 change, maybe, I think it is.
It might be on the side where the ABV is.
Where?
Like,
oh, there we go. 9.3. So it's a smaller bottle, but for me, that kind of beer, I'm a bit of a homer for. So I'm going to give it a value scale. I'm going to give it a 7. Actually, I'm going to give this a 6. The ones that I did, the 13 and the 11, I would give a 9. Just because of where this beer landed, taste-wise, I would give it a little bit lower score, but in general,
do you think
I would give
that like kind of disjointed weirdness was coming from like brewery side or handling side?
I think, honestly, I'm going to say brewery.
Okay.
Because at first I want to say oxidation, but just tasting it, I think it had something to do. Because it's very... I've done verticals of these multiple times, from the late 90s till, present day.
Yeah.
And the late 90s ones can go a little sideways oxidation-wise, but they're pretty on point with their fucking bottling process.
Yeah.
And for me to go through 9s are awesome, 8s are awesome, 10s are awesome, 11s are awesome, 12s suck, 13s are awesome. To me,
that says brewery.
That says brewery. I mean, it could be a bottling thing, but I doubt it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll grab another one just to kind of have a baseline for it, but I'm guessing that this might be a year to avoid. A year to avoid because it sucks? No. A year to avoid because it's not up to what typically I think J.W. Lee's Harvest Ale gets to.
Okay.
So that's it. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't, or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you'd like to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, and all 4 of those places. And Joe?
You can find us at nepabbeerreviews.squarespace.com. You can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at NEPA Beer Reviews. Untapped at NEPA Beers.
Yeah, and me and Joe have been doing a weekly podcast on Sundays called Love Beer Radio. You can find it through my channel. Video-wise, it's a Google Hangout. But if you want to listen to it, you can go on iTunes and just search for Love Beer Radio. I've been doing it for a couple weeks. It's awesome, so hopefully we continue doing it. And there you go. Another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice English old ale barley wine, whatever you want to call it right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.